أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, course 2, page 5, pointer B. We saw the e-juice has been divided in 4 parts, and each part has 5 pages. The first 5 pages, 1 to 5, we are studying in this QC2. They cover 37 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. The next 5 pages, page 6 to 10, inshallah, we will study in QC3, having 39 ayahs. The next QC4, we will study the page 11 to 15, mean the 29 ayahs. The last 5 pages, page 16 to 20, inshallah, we will study in QC5, having 36 ayahs. There are 141 ayahs in first juz. Inshallah, we will complete them in QC5. Before these 5 pages of this QC2 covers Hadaya, Muttaqeen, Kafirin, Munafiqeen, Dawatul Quran, and some story of Hazrat Adam. Let's to revise the first 4 pages which we have covered, the pointers. The pointers for the first page are praise for Allah, dua for guidance, guidance for Munafiqeen, attributes of Munafiqeen. Once again, praise for Allah, dua for guidance, guidance for Munafiqeen, attributes of Munafiqeen. Sorry, attributes of Muttaqeen. The second page pointers are no guidance for Kafirin, no guidance for Munafiqeen because corrupts and fools and double-faced. No guidance for Kafirin, no guidance for Munafiqeen because corrupts and fools and double-faced. The third page pointers are first example fire, second example rain, Quran's calls, Quran's challenge. First example fire, second example rain, Quran's calls, Quran's challenge. And the fourth page pointers are warning and good news, examples of mosquitoes, who goes astray, how you can disbelieve. Once again, warning and good news, examples of mosquitoes, who goes astray, how you can disbelieve. Let's revise a brief pointer of the first page. Praise, dua, guidance, attributes. Praise, dua, guidance, attributes. The brief pointers of the second page are Kafirin, Munafiqeen, corrupts, double-faced. Kafirin, Munafiqeen, corrupts, double-faced. The brief pointers for the third page are fire, rain, call, challenge. Fire, rain, call, challenge. And the brief pointer for the fourth page are warning, mosquitoes, asteroid, disbelief. Warning, mosquito, asteroid, disbelief. Let's to proceed the page 5. The first pointer is page 5, question on Khalifa. The second pointer is teaching of names. And the third pointer is Sijda and Iblis. And the fourth pointer is sleep and Tawbah. Let's to keep them on the fingers. Question on Khalifa, teaching of names, Sijda and Iblis, sleep and Tawbah. So the brief pointers for page 5 are Khalifa, names, Sijda, Tawbah. Today we will study the second pointer of the page 5, that is teaching of names. The relation of these pointers with the previous verses is, in previous verses, Allah mentions the questions of angels. Now he answered them in more detail. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين. And he taught Adam all the names. Then he displayed them to the angels and said, inform me the names of these if you are truthful. قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. They said, glory be to you. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Indeed, it is you who are the all-knowing and the all-wise. قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم فلما أنباهم بأسمائهم قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض وأعلم ما تبدون وما كنتم تكتمون. He said, O Adam, inform them of their names. And when he had informed them of their names, he said, did I not tell you that I know the unseen of the humans and the earth, and I know what you reveal and what you conceal. Let's to identify the words in this ayah. Waw, waw is a harf. Allama, allama is a verb from, we will learn is in QC3. Adama is an ism. Al-asma, alif lam is telling it's an ism. Kullaha, kulla is a ism. Ha is a zamir ism. Summa is a harf. Arada, three letter, all the three having fatha, so that is a madi verb. Hum is a zamir ism. Ala is a harf. Al malaikati, alif lam is telling it an ism. And it's a plural. This ronta is for the plural sign. Fa is a harf. Qala is the madi verb. It's a weak verb. We know qala yakulu kul. Ambi'uni. Ambi'u is coming as a verb. And ya is the ism. Ya mutakallim. Bi asma'ihi. Bi is a harf. Asma'i is again the ism. Is plural of ism. Ism is the singular. Asma is the plural. Haulai. It's again ismu ishara, demonstrative noun. Is plural. The singular is haza and hazi. In is a harf shart, it is called. The next is kuntum. Kuntum is the madi verb from kana. Kana, kanu, kunta, kuntu, kuntum. So it's madi verb. Sadiqin is a plural of sadiq, so it's a ism. Qalu again is the madi verb plural from kala, qalu. Subhanaka. Subhana is a ism. Ka is a ism. La is a harf. Ilm. Ilm is a ism. It's masdar. Alima ya'lamu ilm. Alimun ma'lumun ilmun. So that ilmun, this is the ilmun masdar. La is a harf. Na is a zamir ism. Illa is a harf. Ma it's coming as a ism here. Ma mawsula. Allamta. Allamta is a madi verb. Alima, alimu, alimta. So this is allamta, again the madi. Na is a zamir ism. Inna is a harf. Ka is a zamir ism. Anta is a zamir ism. Al-alim, alif lam telling is an ism. Al-hakim again is telling an ism. Qala is the madi verb. Ya Adam, ya is a harf, that is harfun nida, calling. Adamu is a ism. Ambe is coming as a ism. Hum is a zamir ism. B is coming as a harf. Al asmai again is plural ism. Him is a zamir ism. Fa is a harf. Lamma is come as a harf. Amba is a madi verb. Hum is the zamir ism. B is a harf. Asma is again ism plural. Him is a zamir ism. Qala is the madi verb. A is a question letter. Harfi istifham. Lam is coming as a harf. Akul is again coming as a is a harf istifham. أقول لكم coming as a verb. لا is a harf. kum is a zamir ism. إني إن is a harf. يا is a ism متكلم. يا متكلم. أعلم is a mudari verb. Okay. غيبة is a again coming as a ism. As-samawati, alif lam telling it's an ism, is plural. The single is sama. As-samawati is a plural, so it's a feminine. Waw is half. Al-arda. Al-arda is again a feminine ism. Waw is a half. A'lamu again the mudari verb. Ma it's coming as a ism. Tubduna. Tubduna is the mudari verb. Waw is a half. Ma it's again ism. Kuntum is the madi verb from kana, kanu, kunta, kuntum, kuntum. Taktumun is the mudari verb. When the kana come with the mudari, it's called madi istimrari, the past continuous tense. Let's have a look again on the same ayah, and you can see waw is a harf, allama is a madi verb, adama ism, al-asma'a ism, kulla is a ism, ha is a ism, summa is a harf, arada is a madi verb, hum is a zamir ism, ala is a harf, al-malaikati ism, fa is a harf, qala is a fi'l verb, ambi is a fi'l, ni is a ism, bi is a harf, as-samai is a ism, hawla is a ism, in is a harf, kuntum is again the madi verb, sadiqin as in ism, qalu is the madi verb, subhana is a ism, ka is a ism, la is a harf, ilma is again ism, masdar, la is a harf, na is a ism, illa is a harf, ma is coming as a ism, allamta again the madi verb, na is a zamir ism, inna is a harf, ka is a zamir ism, anta is a zamir ism, al-alimun is a ism, al-hakimun is a ism. Qala is a madi verb, ya is a harf, adamu is a ism, ambih is again fi'l verb, hum is a zamir ism, bi is a harf, asma'i again ism, him is a zamir ism, fa is a harf, lamma is again a ism, amba is a coming as a verb, madi, hum is a zamir ism, bi is a harf, as-sama is a ism, him is a zamir ism, qala is the madi verb, a is a harf istifham, question letter, lam is a harf, akul is coming as a verb, la is a harf, kum is a zamir ism, in is a harf, ya is a ism, ya mutakallim, alamu is a mudari verb, ghaiba is a ism, al-samawat is a ism, wa is a harf, al-arda is a ism, waw is a harf, a'lamu is a mudari verb, ma is a here again ism, tubduna is again mudari verb, wa is a harf, ma is coming as a ism, kuntum is the madi verb, taktumun is the mudari verb. Let's look on the lessons of the ayahs. Allah taught Adam alayhi salam names. We can say Subhanallah if we don't not know the answer. Angels realize that human beings will have knowledge and therefore do other things too. Allah knows the ghaib of the everything. Look the new words in each line. 2, 0, 2, 1, 2. In on average, less than 2 in each line. Let's go forward and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Wa and allama, he taught. Adam al-asma, the name, kullaha, all of them. Summa, then, aradahum, he showed them, alal malaikati, on the angels, faqala, and said, ambi'uni, inform me, bi asma'i, of the name, haulai, of these things. In kuntum, if you are, sadiqin, mean truthful. All names here may include those of big and the small things such as sun, moon, stars, trees, fruits, and different tools. Allah gave Adam alayhi salam, our father, a special status. Then he taught him, it is an honor for all of us. We should therefore worship Allah alone. Allah introduced Adam alayhi salam to the angels with the best of his attributes, knowledge. We have the capacity to learn and therefore remember to ask, Rabbi zidni ilma, and learn to the best of your capacity. Allah, please kindly revise it. Yes, Sister Murawat.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
Wa
wa
alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعلم, and he taught Adam al-asma'a, the names, كلها, all of them, ثم عرضهم, then he showed them, على الملائكة, to the angels, فقال, and said, أنبئوني, inform me, بأسماء, of the names, هؤلاء, of these, in kuntum, if you are صادقين, truthful.
Jazakumullah
قالوا
khairan. Let's proceed the next ayah. Bismillah. Qalu, they said, Subhanaka, exalted are you. La ilma lana, no knowledge for us, illa except ma alamtana, what you have taught us. Innaka, indeed you, antal alimul hakim. Mean you knowing all and you the wise. Ma'alamtan mean you have taught to us. An extremely important lesson we get from these verses is to follow the examples of angels and say Subhanallah if we don't know anything. So kindly revise this part also.
قالوا, they said, Subhanaka, exalted are you, La ilma, no knowledge, lana, for us, illa, except, ma allamtana, what you have taught us, innaka anta, indeed you are, al-alimul hakim, the knowing, the wise.
Jazakumullah khairan, sister. Let's to proceed the next part. Qala said, he said, Ya Adamu Adam, ambihum, inform them, bi asmahim, of their name. Falamma, and when, ambahum, he had informed them, bi asmahim, of their names. Qala, he said, who said? Allah Ta'ala. Alam akullakum, did I not tell you, inni, indeed I am, a'lamu, no, ghaibas samawati wal ard, the unseen of the heavens and the earth. Wa'alamu, and I know, ma, what tubduna, you reveal, wa ma, and what kuntum taktumun, you have been concealing. Allah proved that Adam alayhi salam knew something more than them and also made them to sajda to Adam alayhi salam. If we don't understand this world, the way it works, then we should know that Allah knows the secret of the same, the huge heavens and the earth, and has the wisdom of letting the things happening in this world. For example, we can't know the wisdom behind everything that happens in this world, such as the earthquakes, the deaths, and the diseases, etc. It was reported by scholars, and Allah knows best, that the angels had thought that they are more knowledgeable and honored among the creation. This was what they were hiding. Some scholars say that Allah here was referring to the Iblis who was hiding jealousy and arrogance. It was a kind of advance warning for him, but he still failed as mentioned in the very next verse. One more interpretation is that the angel mentions only the bloodshed aspect and did not say anything about the possibilities of good people among the human beings. Alif, kindly please revise this part.
قال يا آدم, he said, يا Adam, O Adam, أنبئهم, inform them بأسمائهم, of their names, فلما, and when أنبأهم, he had informed them بأسمائهم, of their names, قال, he said, ألم أقل لكم, did I not tell you, إني أعلم, that I know, غيب السماوات والأرض, the unseen of the heavens and the earth, وأعلم, and I know, ما تبدون, what you reveal, وما, and what كنتم تكتمون, you have seen, you have been concealing.
Jazakumullah.
Isn't this talking to the malaika?
Yes.
Okay, then why here we said the scholars, some scholars saying it's referring to Iblis?
There are different schools of thought, sisters, you know. Some people,
Okay.
they say it was not for the angels, and some said it was for the, and some say no, it's otherwise. Okay, let's to look the lessons. The lesson learned from these ayahs, Allah taught Adam alayhi salam names. We can say Subhanallah, we don't know the answer. Angels realize that human beings will have knowledge and therefore do other things too. Allah knows the ghaib of the everything. Let's to pray. Oh Allah, increase me in knowledge. Help me worship you sincerely. Help me remember that, oh, you have wisdom behind everything and every event. Make a plan, inshallah. I will always be humble and ready to learn anything if I don't know. Look, the asma, ism plural is asma. Malak plural is malaika. Ghaib plural is ghayub. Sama plural is samawat. Ard plural is aradi. The three letters sound verbs coming in this in this lesson. Arada, yaradu, irad, aridun, marudun, ardun. And radal is the root letter, babi is daraba. Here arada, the madi has come. Sadaka, yazduku, usduk, sadik, mazduk, sidq. Saad dal kaf is the root letter, babi is nasra. Here sadikin, from sadik, sadikin. So it's 5. Next is katama yaktumu uktum, katimun maktumun kitmanun. Kaf tamim is the root letter, bab is nasra. Here taktumun is the mudari. Yaktumu, yaktumuna, taktumu, aktumu, taktumun. So it's the mudari. The next one is the weak verb غابا يغيب غib, غايب مغيب غيب. Ghain yaba is the root letter and bab is daraba. Here the ghaib has come, which is masdar. Okay. Let's see the grammar word. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Welcome to Understand Quran the Easy Way course 2, page 5, pointer B. Today we will continue the grammar verbs revisions. Earlier we have done the sound verbs revisions, then some week. Today we will continue with da, hada, zanna, and dalla pattern or style verbs. We know the sound verbs are fataha, nasara, daraba, samiha. And the weak verbs are wahaba, wada. The weak letter come in front. Then we have qala, zada, the weak letter come in the mid. And then we have da, hada, the weak letter come at the end. And then we have the repeated letter verb just like zanna and dalla. The sound verb, they comes 9,000 times in Musaf. The weak verbs also come 9,000 times. The repeated, they come 1,300 times in Musaf. It means in each line of the Musaf, on average, there is a one sound verb, one weak verb. In every 2 pages, we find a one repeated one. To memorize these weak verbs, we have got 3 sentences. Allah will give His promise. From the word give, wahaba, He gave. From the word promise, wa'ada, He promised. In fact, He said He will give more. From the word said, qala, He said. From the word give more, zada, He gives or He increased. Therefore, pray to Him for guidance. From the word pray, da'a, He prayed. From the word guidance, hada, He guided. For the repeated word, we have a 4th sentence, and have good opinion, otherwise you will be lost. From the word opinion, zanna, He opinion. From get lost, dalla, He got lost. So you can say wahaba wa'ada, qala zada, dahada, and zanna dalla. So we did these sound verb styles, then we did the wahaba wada, yesterday we did the qala zada, and today we will continue with the da'a. So the Madi table of da is da, he called upon. Dawood, they called upon. Da'ata, you call upon. Da'utu, I call upon. Da'utum, you all call upon. Da'una, we call upon. Da'at, she call upon. Mudari yadu, he calls upon. Yad'una, they call upon. Tad'u, you call upon. Adu, I call upon. Tad'una, you all call upon. Nad'u, we call upon. Tad'u, she calls upon. Amr is ud'u, call upon. Ud'u, call you upon. La tadu, don't call upon. La tadu, don't call upon you. Da'in, the caller. Madun, the one who is called upon. Dua to call. Yes, if you want to revise, you can revise the table.
Da, he called upon. Daw, they called upon. Da'uta, you called upon. Da'utu, I called upon. Da'utum, you all called upon. Da'una, we called upon. Da'at, she called upon. Present tense. Yad'u, he calls upon. Yad'una, they call upon. Tad'u, you call upon. Ad'u, I call upon. Tad'una, you all call upon. Nad'u, we call upon. Tad'u, she calls upon. Ud'u, call upon. Ud'u, call upon you all. La tad'u, don't call upon. La tad'u, don't call upon. Da'in, the caller. Mad'u, the one called upon. Dua, to call upon.
Jazakallah, sister. Let's see the verbs coming on this pattern of da. Da'a, yadu, udu, da'in, madun, dua. Wad'u shuhdakum min dunillahi is the reference ayah. Dal and waw is the root letter. Bab is nasara. The next one is tala, yatlu, utlu. Talin, matlun, tilawa. The reference ayah is inna allazina yatluna kitabullahi. And the root letter is ta, lam, waw. And the bab is nasara. Next is khala, yakhlu, ukhlu. Halin dash khulun. The reference is wa is khalu wa iza khalau ila shayatini. And the kha lam waw is the root letter. Bab is nasara. So from da we learn da, tala, and khala, 3 verbs. The next one is hada. Let's to see from the hada. The hada table is hada, he guided. Hado, they guided. Hadaita, you guided. Hadaitu, I guided. Hadaitum, you all guided. Hadaina, we guided. Hadat, she guided. What about the mudare? Yahdi, he guides. Yahduna, they guides. Tahdi, you guide. Ahdi, I guide. Tahduna, you all guide. Nahdi, we guide. Tahdi, she guide. Amr is ihdi, guide. Ihdu, guide you all. La tahdi, don't guide. La tahdu, don't guide you. Hadin, the one who guides. Mahdun, the one who is guided. Hudan Daya, to guide. Now it's your turn. If you want, please kindly revise the table.
Yes, I have a question with
Yes.
tala. The root shouldn't be ta, lam, waw.
Yes.
Then there is a mistake here in that table in page 69 in the book.
Okay, there may be printing mistake.
Yeah. Okay. Hada, he guided. Hadaw, they guided. Hadaita, you guided. Hadaitu, I guided. Hadaitum, you all guided. Hadaina, we guided. Hadat, she guided. Present tense, Yahdi, he guides. Yahduna, they guide. Tahdi, you guide. Ahdi, I guide. Tahduna, they, you all guided. Nahdi, we guide. Tahdi, she guides. Ihdi, guide. Ihdu, guide you all. لا تهدي, don't guide. لا تهدو, don't guide you all. Hadin, the one who guides. Mahdi, the one who is guided. Hudan, hidayatan is the masdar, guidance.
Jazakallah. So let's see
But
the words coming on this pattern. Hada, Yahdi, Ehdi, Hadin, Madin, Hudan or Hidayah. The reference is Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim. The root letter is Ha, Dal, Ya, and the Bab is Daraba. The next word is Jaza, Yajzi, Ijzi. Jazin, Majziun, Jazaun. The reference ayat is Jazakallah. And Jim, Za, Ya is the root letter. Bab is Daraba. Next is Jara, Yajri, Ijri. Jarin dash Jaryan. The reference is Tajri min tahti Allah nahar. Jim Ra Ya is the root letter. Bab is again Daraba. Ata Yati Eti. Atin Matyun Ityanun. Fa'atu Bisuratim Mimisli is the reference ayah. And the Hamza Ta Ya is the root letter. And Bab is again Daraba. Masha Yamshi Imshi. Mashin dash Mashin. The reference ayah Kullama da lahum ma shawfi. Mim shin ya is the root letter. Bab is again daraba. So from da we learn da, tala and hala. From hada we learn hada, jaza, jarra, ata and masha. So mashallah, you have practiced 8 verbs that occur 910 times in the Musaf. And we have approximately 100 verbs coming from this Daraba pattern, 2,300 times. If out of that 100 only you know these 8 verbs, you cover almost half of the words coming from the 100 verbs. Mashallah. So the next, so we completed the sound verbs, we completed the weak verbs. Now we are going to the repeated word. Among them is the zanna. Zanna, he thought. Zannu, they thought. Zananta, you thought. Zanantu, I thought. Zanantum, you all thought. Zananna, we thought. Zannat, she thought. The mudari, yazunnu, he thinks. Yazunnuna, they think. Tazunnu, you think. Azunnu, I think. Tazunnuna, you all think. Nazunnu, we think. Tazunnu, she thinks. Amar is Zunna, think. Zunnu, think you are. La tazunna, don't think. La tazunnu, don't think you are. Zanun, the one who thinks. Majnun, that which is thought of. Zan, to think. Now, it's your turn, please kindly if you revise the table.
Zanna, he thought. Zannu, they thought. Zananta, you thought. Zanantu, I thought. Zanantum, you all thought. Zananna, we thought. Zannat, she thought. Yazunnu, he thinks. Yazunnuna, they think. Tazunnu, you think. Azunnu, I think. Tazunnuna, you all think. Nazunnu, we think. Tazunnu, she thinks. Zunna, think. Zunnu, think you all. لا تظن, don't think. لا تظنوا, don't think you all. ظان, the one who thinks. مظنون, that which is thought of, ظن, to think.
Jazakallah khair. Let's to see the pattern verbs coming on that. Zanna yazunnu zunna, zanun mazunun zannun. The reference is inna badal zanni isma. Zod nun is a root letter and bab is nasara. The next one is radda yaruddu rudda, radun mardudun raddun. The reference is inna raddahu ilayki. Ra dal dal is the root letter, bab is nasara. Madda yamuddu mudda, madun mamdudun maddun. وَيُمُدُّهُمْ فِي طُغْيَانِهِمْ. The reference ayah. Mim dal dal is the root letter, bab is nasara. So from zanna we have zanna, radda, and madda. The next one is dalla. Let's see the table. Dalla yadillu dilla, dalun dash dalalatun. The reference is wala dalin. Dal lam lam is the root letter and bab is daraba. The next one is kharra yakhirru khirra, kharun dash kharrun. The reference side is wa kharru lahu sujjad. So kharara is the root letter and bab is daraba. The next is hakka yahiku hikka, haki dash hakun. Wa tawasaw bil haq is the reference ayah. Hakka ha kaf kaf is the root letter, bab is daraba. So from zanna we have radda and madda. From dalla we have kharra and hakka. MashaAllah, you have practiced 6 verbs from these repeated verbs. They appear 525 times. While 90 verbs come on these repeated letters 1350 times. Meaning instead of 90, if you even learn these 6 verbs, you know almost the 1/3 of the verbs coming from this Bab 90 verbs. If I ask, Hal talawtal Qur'ana, what will be the answer?
نعم تلوت القرآن.
Hal talawtumul Qur'ana?
نعم طلونا القرآن.
Hal talawtul Qur'ana?
نعم أتلو القرآن.
Hal tatlunal Qur'ana?
نعم نتلو القرآن.
Utlu Qur'ana?
أتلو القرآن.
Utlul Qur'ana?
نتلو القرآن.
Hal atayta?
نعم أتيت.
Hal ataytum?
نعم أتينا.
هل تعطي؟
نعم أأتي. نعم
هل
آتي.
تعطينا؟
نعم
نعطي. Okay.
نعم نأتي.
امشي.
أمشي.
امشوا.
نمشي.
نمشي. Okay. هل ضللت؟
ما ضللت.
هل ضللتم؟
ما ضللنا.
هل تضل؟
لا أضل.
هل تضلون؟
لا نضل.
So we did today da yad'u da'in madun dua. Then we say tala yatlu utlu talin matlun tala. Then we say khala yakhlu ukhlu khalin dash khulun. Then hada yahdi edi hadin madun hudun arhdaya. Then we say jaza yajzi izzi jazin majzun jaza. Then we said this ata yati eti atin matyun ityanun. Jarra yajri izzi jarun dash jaryanun. Masha yamshi imshi mashin dash mashin. Then we said the zanna yazunnu zunna, zanun mazunun zannun, radda yaruddu rudda, radun mardudun raddun, madda yamuddu mudda, madun mamdudun maddun, dalla yadillu dilla, dalun dash dalalatun, kharra yakhru khirra, kharun dash kharrun, hakka yahikku hikka, hakik dash hakkun. So we saw in Mahdi the passive voice pattern is fu'ila. The first letter Dhamma, the second are the mid letter Kasra, and the last letter Fatha. In Mudare, The pattern of passive voice is yuf'alu. The sign of mudari has the dhamma, and the letter before the last letter, that is ain kalma, have fatha. For example, how to make the madi? We put the dhamma on the first letter, then we put the kasra below the mid letter ain kalma, and we put a fatha on the lam kalma. So we get fu'ila. This is the pattern of madi majhul, fu'ila. And what about the mudari? Suppose we have fa'ala, the madi passive voice will be fu'ila. If there is a fatah, what will be the madi majhul? Fu'ila, futiha. Nasara, the madi majhul will be nusira. Daraba, duriba. Khalaka, kulika. Shariba, shuriba. Katala, putila. Kataba, putiba. So let's to make the mudari majhul. For mudari majhul, on the sign of mudari, we put a dhamma. The second letter we make sakun. And the ain kalma we put a fatha. And on the lam kalma we put dhamma. So we get what? Yuf'alu. The sign mudari dhamma and the last letter before mean the ain kalma fatha. Yuf'alu. That is the mudari. Suppose I have got yaf'alu, I want to make majhul, so it become yuf'alu. Yansuru, it will be yunsaru. Yadribu, yudrabu. Yaftahu, yuftahu. Rahima, yurhamu. Qara'a, yuqra'u. Yaf'alu, yuf'alu. Yansuru, yunsaru. Yadribu, yudrabu. Yaftahu, yuftahu. Rahima, yurhamu. Qara'a, yuqra'u. So this is the word kuriya. Is it a majhul or maruf?
Majhul.
Majhul, madi majhul. Fu'ila is the pattern. Futiya. What about it? It's a maruf or majhul?
Majhul. Futiha madi majhul.
Madi. Hubisa. Again, madi.
Majhul.
Al-mujrimuna.
Ism.
Good, excellent. Ism can be not majhul. Majhul is the verb actually. Nusira.
Madi majhul.
Madi majhul. Okay. Shuriba.
Madi majhul.
Kutila.
Madi majhul.
Duriba.
Madi majhul.
Kulikat.
Madi majhul.
Rufi'at.
ماضي مجهول.
نصيبت.
ماضي مجهول.
فتحت.
ماضي مجهول.
يقتلون.
مضارع.
Mudari majhul because first letter have dhamma and the letter before last letter have fatha. Wanun is the plural sign. That is not the verb sign. The verb last letter is lam. Before lam, ta having fatha. So yuf'alu pattern is followed. So satughlabuna.
ستغلبون مضارع مجهول.
Yes, because the last letter is ba. Before is lam having fatha. And the sign of mudari ta is having dhamma. Sin is just extra. Remove it. Waw nun is the plural sign. Remove. So we get tughlabu. Tughlabu is on the pattern of
مجهول.
yuf'alu.
Yes.
Tuhsharuna.
مضارع مجهول.
Good. Yurzakuna.
مضارع مجهول.
Yurhamu.
مضارع مجهول.
Yuftahu.
مضارع مجهول.
Yuqra'u.
مضارع مجهول.
Tudrabuna.
مضارع مجهول.
Let's see our question. Aradohum. He showed him. He showed me. He showed them. He showed us A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? Aradahum.
C.
Yes, you are right. Ambi'uni, inform him, inform me, inform them, inform us, A, B, C, D.
B.
Good. Allah taught Adam alayhi salam about angels, about the earth, names, or about jinns, A, B, C, D.
About Earth. No, names, names. I'm
Names.
sorry,
He
C.
taught him names. Okay. Allah introduced Adam to the angels with the best of his attributes, which was knowledge, good mannered, prophecy, or intelligence, ABC.
A. Knowledge.
Yes. We can say dash if we don't know the answer. Subhanallah, La ilaha illallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, ABCD.
Subhanallah. A.
Ambi'uhum, inform him, inform us, inform them, inform me, ABCD. It's the repeated question.
C. C.
Okay.
Inform them.
Asmai him, of his name, of their name, and their names, of our names, ABCD.
Of their names. B.
Good. Fi'l mudari of katama is katim, uktum, yaktumu, katama, ABCD.
C. Yaktumu.
Good. Three verbs keys of sadaka is sadaka, yasduku, usduk, sadaka, yasduku, sid, sadik, masduk, sid, sadik, masduk, sadak, sadaka, ABCD.
A.
Good. Plural of ghaib is ghaibin, ghaibat, ghaibun, ghayub, ABCD.
Uyub. D.
Ghayub, yes. Yad'una, they called upon, they will call upon, you call upon, they will call upon, ABCD.
A.
Actually,
And D.
it's mudare. Mudare has two meaning, present and future. They call upon or they will call upon. Okay. Talauta, you recited, you will recite, you recite, we recite, ABCD.
You. Talawta. That's Madi. You recited.
Recited,
Yes.
okay. Yatluna kitab Allah, you recited the book of Allah. I will recite the book of Allah. They recited the book of Allah. They recite the book of Allah, ABCD.
C. They recited the. Wait a minute. Yatluna. They recite the book of Allah. D.
Yes, C and D are the same, so
Present.
we can say one. They come, atu, yatuna, yati, tatuna, ABCD.
Yatuna. B.
Good. Three non-keys of zanna is zanna yazunnu zan, zanna yazunnu zunna, zan majnun yazunnu, zan majnun
D.
zan, ABCD.
D.
Yes, zan majnun zan. Vayamudduhum mean and he prolongs him, and he prolongs you, and he prolongs them, and he prolongs them, ABCD.
ويمدهم he and he prolongs them.
Yes.
C.
Three verbs keys of dalla are dal dash dalala, dalla yadillu dalla, dalala, dalla yadillu dilla, dal dash dilla, ABCD.
C. ضل يضل ضل.
Yes. Hal tad'ullah, nam nadullah,
نعم.
nam da'watullah, nam adullah, nam da'ullah, ABCD.
C. نعم أدعو الله.
Good. هل يجزيكم الله خيرا نم جزانا الله خيرا نم يجزيكم الله خيرا نم جزاهم الله خيرا نم يجزينا الله خيرا ABCD.
D.
Good. هل هم ضالون نم هو ضال نم هم ضالون نم هم ضلوا نم هو ضل ABCD.
B.
Yes, nam hum dalu. Seven hormones are known to you two of Talava, 5 minutes from the Musaf, 5 minutes from the memory at least, and two on study the book and work and listen to 1 hour concise MP3 recording on word for word translation and the grammar, and talk about the course to your study partner. Recite different surahs in the Salah. Remember you are chosen. Pray for yourself, Rabbi Zitilma. Pray for the classmate. Oh Allah, help us to learn the Quran in Quran class. Be a teacher. The best way To learn is to teach. Download the Power Perks and start teaching. Teacher training available at the understandquran.com. Let's pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz, if you have any question, your questions are welcome, please.
جزاك الله خيرا وبارك الله فيك.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.